At 38 years old, he was supposed to be a luxury sub, a living legend hanging on for one last paycheck. But what Lionel Messi just did in Kansas City didn't just shatter history, it broke the football world entirely. Opening day of the 2026 World Cup, the defending champions Argentina stepped onto American soil under a mountain of suffocating pressure. Across from them, a dangerous, fearless Algeria team ready to pull off the ultimate shocker. Nobody, absolutely nobody saw this masterclass coming. To understand the sheer madness of this match, you have to remember the trauma of 2022. Argentina infamously dropped their opening game to Saudi Arabia. As the whistle blew in Kansas City, that exact same ghost was haunting the pitch. 5 minutes in, Lautaro Martinez buries the ball in the net. The stadium erupts. But wait, the linesman flag goes up. Offside. No goal. Seconds later, absolute disaster strikes. Algeria counters with lethal precision. Fares Chabi runs onto a brilliant ball from Ibrahim Maza and slides it right past a stunned Emi Martinez. Algeria celebrates like they have won the tournament. The global stream goes silent, upset alert. But then the VAR booth steps in. Centimeters. A grueling, agonizing 2 minute review. The verdict? Offside. Algeria's goals wiped away. A massive collective sigh of relief for LA Albiceleste, but a brutal wake up call. Argentina was bleeding. 16th minute. When the world panics, one man slows time down. Messi receives a perfectly weighted feed from his Inter Miami teammate Rodrigo De Paul. He looks up, he sees the target, he unleashes an absolute rocket from distance. Algeria's goalkeeper Luca Zidane, yes, the son of legendary Zinedine Zidane, stretches to his absolute limit, but it flies past his fingertips. 1-0 Argentina. The king had arrived. Algeria refused to fold. They fought like warriors, but Scaloni's midfield completely suffocated them. Every time Algeria tried to breathe, Enzo and McAllister slammed the door shut. Then came the hour mark, the 59th minute. Messi puts on a clinic in predatory movement. He slashes through the box, reads the bounce, and pokes it home from point blank range. Critics will argue Zidane's positioning was flawed, but when Messi is in this mood, positioning is completely irrelevant. Then, the 75th minute, the climax of a footballing symphony. Messi cuts inside, finds that signature impossible angle, and slots it into the bottom corner. Treble. A World Cup hat trick. The first ever traditional World Cup hat trick of his entire career, at nearly 39 years old. The stadium turns into a cathedral of worship, chanting his name so loud it shocked the Missouri foundations. Minutes later, he subs off for Nico Paz, receiving a standing ovation usually reserved for gods. But here is a twist that makes this performance completely terrifying. This was not just a dominant win. With that final goal, Lionel Messi did what experts claimed was statistically impossible for a 38-year-old winger. He officially tied Miroslav Klose as the all-time leading goal scorer in men's World Cup history with 16 goals. Even wilder, at 38 years and 357 days old, he just became the oldest player in human history ever to score a World Cup hat-trick. He didn't just beat Algeria, he defied biology. This completely flips the 2026 World Cup on its head. Argentina just sent a massive, terrifying warning flare to Paris, Madrid, and Rio. They are not in North America for a ceremonial retirement tour. They are here to defend the crown. If anyone thought Messi's move to MLS meant his competitive teeth were blunt, they got their answer. For his legacy, the GOAT debate was already leaning this way. But capturing the Golden Boot and breaking the all-time scoring record at this tournament, that locks the vault forever. No one is touching him. He's tied the record, but the tournament has only just begun. Next stop, Dallas against a ruthless Austria side. Can Lionel Messi officially pass Klose to stand alone at the top of the world? Or will the grueling tournament schedule finally catch up to his 38-year-old legs? Drop your prediction in the comments below. Is this the greatest World Cup opening performance of all time? Hit that subscribe button for soccer mates, smash the like button, and let's debate in the comments.